Convergence, the coming together of computing, telecommunications, and media in a digital environment, is John Pavlik's definition of convergence in Chapter 1 of his book, Converging Media, a new introduction to mass communication, which discusses media in society and its influences, purposes, and usages. In this day and age, where technology is booming and is being defined and redefined, one wonders how the use of convergence affects their lives. Looking through the lenses of an artist, convergence plays a huge role in distribution, audience, and profession of the performing arts world. Have you ever wondered how a dance production is put on? There are lights, music, a venue, costumes, and of course the dancers. Performing arts relies heavily on the convergence of audio, video, media, and print. Without the coming together of these kinds of media, performing arts could not thrive in society as we know it. This is an example of technological convergence, which is the rise of digital and online communication networks, as Pavlov describes it. Dance's humble beginnings started off-screen, in the community streets, local recreation centers, or any other public space. Technological convergence makes it possible for dance to be available everywhere. Instead of going to a local theater to watch a ballet, you can watch the performance on YouTube or discuss the performance on the radio. Granted, watching a dance show live compared to watching it on a digital screen gives two very different experiences. Imagine sitting in the audience during the famous ballet, The Nutcracker, by the original choreographers Marius Pepta and Lev Ivanov, and you are with your partner, and it's only been 10 minutes, but it feels like an hour. In a live show, you would either have to keep watching the show or fall asleep. But through technological convergence, you are able to watch the performance online and skip through any part of the performance, giving its viewers a very different experience and duration. This new, innovative way to share an intimate experience makes the art of dance an even more collective experience. The distribution of media through performing arts is the same as file sharing. In order to broadcast and promote dance shows, there are multiple ways to get news out. One can promote a dance concert through the making of flyers, talking to friends, or creating a social media post. The distribution of media changes the way audiences interact and share information with each other. Just like in dance, the use of the internet gives people around the world the ability to be active in their communication with each other and with the creators of mass communication content. A quote Pablo uses to describe media distribution. Now that media and its counterparts are at the touch of our fingers, the circulation of media exchanges are easier and quicker, making the sharing of information, like the promoting of the next big dance production, have easier access to larger audiences. Audiences and their use of media and internet plays a huge role in consumption. Without an audience, the performing arts world would have a hard time producing new content, sharing that content, and expanding its businesses. Not only does the audience dictate the success of media sources, it also validates its credibility. Although the leaders of organizations, may it be a dance company or a newspaper, the audience, as Pavlik once explains, helps people become better informed about current events and become more engaged. This leads into the topic of media profession pushing the expectations for consumers, but mostly its distributors. Think about it like this. Consumers are constantly fact-checking, searching information, and critiquing information. So, if there are any flaws that are noticed by its audiences, that could badly affect the companies who are putting out the sources. Just like in a ballet company, if they say the principal dancer is Misty Copeland and Anna Pavlova comes up on stage, that lets credibility for its business. Audiences and professions work hand in hand in a mutual agreement to produce proper information and have that information distributed and acted upon. The mass communication of media through the performing arts generates a larger flow of shared and interactive media that drives the dance community along with media applications. Pavlik says in Chapter 2 of Converging Media, a new introduction to mass communication, that communication is anonymous, making the audience equally anonymous. Ultimately, a dance flyer can be posted on social media, but the receivers who continue to post the flyer possesses an overwhelming amount of people within the audience that can easily get lost. Although the message and the medium are clearly there and are being utilized, the mass communication of each message doesn't have a clear destination, which can result in widespread distribution of media way past one's expectation or under. Ultimately,